I want to talk about this one first because for two reasons. One, I can't figure it out. And two, I don't care to figure it out. Oh, God damn it. Get that ad off there. After Photogate, further details emerge about when Princess Kate is expected to return to work. Photogate, Kate Middleton, they released a picture of her after surgery and then they took it down because it was photoshopped. And a lot of people are talking about it. I see a lot of headlines about this. And every time I open one, I read a sentence and go, I just don't care. So I don't know what's happening and I don't care. And I want to know why anyone does care. That's the thing. Is do they care in England because it's the royals? Why do we have this in American news? Why does anyone give a fuck about a Photoshop picture about a princess, which is a fake made up thing?
Yeah, I mean, I I believe the crown on this one. I hate to sound like a British royal apologist. Whatever their story is, I honestly believe, because I think if the Prince Harry Meghan Markle thing taught us anything, it's that the conspiracies involving the royal family now can't go that deep. You know what I mean? Like she completely dispelled the conspiracy that Queen Elizabeth had Princess Diana killed, because if she had Princess Diana killed for what she did, she would have had Meghan Markle drawn and quartered for taking her most slow learning son and embarrassing the whole family with a crazy Netflix series and a podcast and whatever other failed mediums that they try to but I don't know, get more famous with, or whatever they're doing. It's not getting the ratings. So like, not only are they shaming the family, but they're tanking in the ratings too. So it's embarrassing them twice. She would have absolutely had Meghan Markle and Prince Harry probably too killed. So the fact that they're alive and well means that they're not being run by the Illuminati anymore. So like any weird lizard man conspiracies about Kate Middleton, I'm like, yeah, maybe a century ago, but not now. I really think she's just kind of sick, had a surgery. Maybe she's got some marriage problems going. I did whatever they're saying. I'm buying it.
John?
I don't know. I disagree with you on this one because
Ooh,
you got to remember back then it was easier to get away with. Meghan Markle, they're in the States, so it's going to be
Fair
hard
enough.
to take care of them. But I think Middleton is dead. Like, I mean, I had to ask my girlfriend about the story because I didn't hear about it and I don't care. So I think she's
Interesting.
gone.
So, but that is a good point. They did come to America before they started popping off at the mouth. If they would have done that in jolly old England, the podcast studio might have had some power outages, and nobody saw what happened in there for like 20 minutes, and then it looked like the inside of Jeffrey Epstein's cell when the lights came back on. And I don't
or
know.
a or
Meghan and
a
Prince Harry hung themselves with the microphone cord. I don't know what happened. It's total Epstein situation. We'll never know.
or it would have been like a parking lot for a Boeing whistleblower.
Yes. Yeah, they would have gone full Boeing on Meghan Markle if she'd have done that in England. Yeah, it's a good one. But to that though, they got Princess Diane in
That's
Paris though.
that's
So
what
that
I'm
was in
googling, and that's literally what I'm doing.
that
Is
was
like you said, they
Paris.
came to America. Like, well, where did they get Princess Diana? She was not she didn't die in England. They got to
No,
her
they got her in
outside.
Paris. And then they blamed it on the paparazzi or whatever. But I'm like, it's too hard to kill people with crashes if that's part of your conspiracy. What with airbags and whatnot, it's just like, I if you're a hitman that relies on car crashes, you got to be betting like 1 for 600. Like, it's just kind of like, it's like, I didn't kill him. I wrenched his neck a bit though. He's got a neck brace, but I guess I'm gonna have to try next week.
I don't know,
He's
but
got
you got to
an
remember.
ambulance chaser lawyer that's suing me now. Whiplash. Oh, I'm suing. I'm suing.
But you got to remember. I mean, Princess Diana was how long ago?
Not
A
I.
while, yeah, like 20, 30 years.
It was it
And
was
20, 30 years
late.
ago, the airbags wasn't that great.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
But
think
in
I've
the
told.
in the limos, they were probably a little better. I think the rich Illuminati had the good airbags that we didn't get for the next like 20 years. They had the NASA designed airbags. It's just them and the astronauts.
Yeah, it starts
Oh,
with them, and then we get the trickle down airbags, the trickle down technology.
Yeah.
I
Although I don't know, maybe the Queen of England wrenched their airbags to where like the airbag pops up and it's just a deflated picture of Queen Elizabeth with the like with that like pissed off look on her face, and that's the last thing they see is a deflated airbag with the Queen on it.
Was there, and again, I don't know why I'm talking about this other than it's so fucking pervasive. Wasn't there a shot of like Kate Middleton? Is that who leaving the hospital? Like, yeah, why don't they just show her? Like, I think the problem was the picture, from what I can understand, was so perfect, and that's why, like, wait a second, I just show her on her couch, like, hey, hanging in there, like alive, not doing the best. I had surgery. Fuck off, leave me alone. Why?
And
I guess the
then,
problem is they're just so image conscious that they had
yeah,
to make it like, hey, she's perfect. She could go fucking dunk a basketball right now. She's the princess.
right.
She can do anything. She's chosen by God, or at least chosen by the prince that was chosen by God.
Right. But you got to think about it. Like my girl was telling me that Middleton has like a big presence on social media, and they trying to figure out why she just wouldn't like make a post and say, "Hey, I'm doing okay. Surgery went okay, but I'm
Right.
having some complications." And because she puts her life on the internet all the time anyway, but why not now?
It is a
Right.
weird thing that you would go to the trouble of even staging a like a photo or whatever. I mean, even with take the Photoshop element away from it, when you could just kind of jump on IG Live for 30 seconds and be like, things are going well. God save the queen or king or whoever's in now, and keep us rich. Keep buying me castles, taxpayers of England. Just at least give them, if they're going to buy you a castle, you at least owe them an IG Live when they're concerned about your well-being. I think it's
Yes,
rude to all the taxpayers who are paying for you to have I don't know 57 servants or whatever the hell you have in there in that crazy palace of yours.
that's a good goddamn point. Well, not that we care, but it will continue to play out in the media. I will say this: at least whatever is going on with this conspiracy, at least it's less crazy than all the QAnon shit. It may be as stupid, but it's less crazy, and you got to give it
See,
credit
I
for
think
that.
I think not yet, but that's because we don't have our best and brightest conspiracy theorists on this case. I think Alex Jones should be sent to England to cover the royal family. You know what I mean? Like, I think he should have the black t-shirt and everything, being like, Kate Middleton has been replaced. She is being played by Meghan Markle. She's got one of the Mission Impossible skin masks over her face right now. It's her. I'm telling you, Kate Middleton has been murdered by the left-wing media.